Hey, Robin. Saw you pop in there, young lady. Let's see. How have you been? Have you had a good day? Oh, thank you, Robin. I've got a couple of those that I've done. That's just fun. Hey, Cindy. How are you? I think I heard that when I was getting ready, Robin. So I did it. I had to go out and do errands that day. Friday, yeah, yesterday. Gosh, it seems like an eternity ago. But yeah, it was yesterday. Hello, Lisa. So good to see you guys here. We're gonna do like a cute little, just cutesy Halloween nails tonight because I looked at the plates that we got this month and I decided that Melissa's mind was not ready to go there yet. If we thought the stained glass lines were very small and intricate, we were only just fooling ourselves because these are absolutely insanely small. Insanely small. So, um, they are so tiny, and I did play around with them a little bit. The layered stuff is not bad at all, but the other stuff is just crazy little. Crazy, crazy. I'm sitting here looking at them right now. I don't know, maybe it was just the mood I was in, but yeah, physically I haven't slept well the last several nights, and I was telling, I think I was telling my friend Cindy I had the worst panic attack I've ever had this morning. I actually thought I was having a heart attack. Um, it woke me from my sleep. I was having a bad dream, and the dream I couldn't breathe, and then I woke up like with my chest hurting, and it was a panic attack. So yeah, it's just been a crazy week with Layla and her seizures, and she had like a little issue. They sent her the day she came home. They sent her back to school the next day, and she just wasn't really ready. She had three like seizures that day that she had them. So that morning, all in a row, and she was still in the postictal phase, which is like where your brain and your body and everything just needs to rest. So when they sent her back to school, she just wasn't ready. She's cried and cried. So Mackenzie had to go back and get her, bring her home, and then she was adjusting to her new dose of medication, which also was, it's higher. So she was really, really sleepy. And her mom called me one night. She's like, "I can't get her to wake up." So it's just been like something. And then yesterday was Leon's birthday. It's like I said, it's been eventful for sure. So hey, Jessica, how are ya? Hey. So I went for a little bit shorter nail tonight. I've got the little short coffin nails on here. I think these are by, oh, I think you said, do you say it Modelones? I think. I don't know. That's how I'm going to say it. They're a soft gel tip too. And these also, best I can remember. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that is. Wait, no, hold on. I think these are the Una. Hold on. That's not the ones I used. This is the ones I used. Una Gela, the soft gel nail tips. Um, they I've not. I mean, I don't think I've used any of these on my nails, but I've stamped on them a good bit, and they Ooh, cider. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I've got to get my tea pot out because it is becoming that weather. And last year I got it like for a bargain on on Amazon. I belong to a page where they give you all these crazy codes and you can get stuff for just like a little bit of nothing. And I got that teapot for, I'm looking if I said it, zoom in just a little bit, for just less than 20 bucks, and I love it. So I used it all winter long and ordered me a bunch of different teas, and then I had to put it up when it got warm. There's a delay. So, and these little nails I have on, I found over here that were in a little tiny box. I'm pretty sure they came from Temu. And so they have been on with sticky tabs since Wednesday. And they're still good. So I'm just leaving them alone. My real nail is just like right at, I mean, they're very short, but they're nice to type with and everything. So hey, I'm going to put some of those on. Already done. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to paint my nails. So let's see. Tonight we're going to do a little bit of like, we're going to put the color on there, and then we're going to come in and put a design in like a alternating colors while these are lined up back here. Y'all let me know when I get out of frame. I know I will. So, let's see, what are we going to do? One of these doesn't have a actual name, but the other one is Bluebell. And I have the list ready to go up whenever I'll do the description, and I've got it topped out. I'll put all the names of the polishes and stuff in there. So, raining like crazy. We finally have gotten some fairly nice weather here where we're at. I think that the box of glue may be delivered on Monday or Tuesday, maybe, to the winner, which was Ursuline who won it. And I was so glad that it was somebody that actually, that actually watches our page. So I was so glad. So, I'm just gonna do some little cute colors. This is a little lighter than I wanted to do, but I decided instead of doing a white nail, I was gonna do light pink and then do the background like a white. I think it'll look better. We're going way back to it's the first box I got that was Halloween, which was the kind of carnival-esque ones. Do y'all remember those? Trickster came in that, I'm pretty sure. Like the carnival tents and all that kind of stuff. So, let's see. Raining like crazy. That is just a good curl up. And I tried to take a nap. I laid down. I could not. And after a certain amount of time, I just was like, I can't go to sleep now. I might as well just lay here. So that's what I did. And I got up before the alarm went off. I just can't really sleep during the day, but I really was wanting to. So if you like Halloween, hopefully we'll like these. If you haven't hit the like button, you can do that. That'd be very appreciative if you did. You can do it at the top of your page on your phone without even going anywhere. Let's see. Can't remember if I was happy with the contrast between Trickster. I don't know. We'll see. These are short, so I'm going to do a lot of like little reverse stamped images to go on these. I'm trying to remember if I liked it or not. I can't remember. I've slept since then. No, I haven't. I haven't slept since then, but I don't remember. What did everybody have for dinner this evening? Did anybody have anything really good? Thank you. Thank you. They're I just picked and choosed. I was like, I need something just other than just green and purple and orange. So I thought I'd grab some colors, and then we're going to come back in with all those lighter colors behind them and put the lid on their mail. Put some highlight in there. I'm going to use the same little, I'm going to use this image. Just see the plates here. We're using 408 and 411 from the Halloween box from a couple years ago. This one. And they're on sale right now. In the, we're going to do the little elephant. Scrolling across her here so I can see. Um, I'm using, that may be the only one we're using on here. I don't know. Anyway, it's got a ton of cute little things on it. I was going to do him, and then I decided on something else, I think. Definitely we're doing the elephant. And then this one's for 11. I think this is where most of them. This is going to be our background. I'm just going to pick up a bunch of stuff here. Hey, Cammie. Good to see you. So this is food, but we're going to do this little guy. He's so cute. The melted skull ice cream cone that's dropped upside down reminds me of Lilo and Stitch with the dropped upside down cone. And we're going to do the popcorn, and we're going to do the candy apple, or we're going to do a caramel apple because I don't like candy apples. So cucumbers, yum, sounds good. Did you win that? They give I like this one, the last one. I like these plates. There was one in that bunch that I had not even removed the blue film from yet, because one of them, this has got a clown on it. I'm terrified of clowns. So I was thinking I need to get those out and use them. So here I go. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to come in with like a lighter purple and just pick up some stuff in here and smack it on there. Let me get my reading glasses before I have to get out my huge ones. Yeah. Oh, the carnival one. Yeah, this one. This is really pretty on a nail. I've seen a lot of them with these, and the jack-o'-lanterns are so cute. Lots of cute stuff on here. Tip it this way so you can see. A lot of really cute, but we are going to do that one for sure. Little elephant. But see, it's got a jack in the box. I don't like those things either. I'm weird, I guess, but I don't like them. But this is just a bunch of candy here. These are all the little animals, the little zombie animals. I was going to do that little rabbit because it's so cute. And then I changed my mind. I was going to do this little bat because he's darling. So I'm going to use the ice cube. No, me neither. Do not like them. So I did a thing. I went in and ordered, because they said the other night on their live that they peanut butter and crackers for Lisa. That's good. That's always good. I had a Healthy Choice steamer bowl around 3 o'clock, I think, something like that. I'm glad we don't have clown lovers in this bunch. I don't like clowns. Bozo, maybe Bozo. I don't know. There's something about even like Halloween mask that just when it covers up somebody's face, I don't know. It creeps me out. There's just something about it. I'm like, I can't see you, and I don't know what you're up to, so it makes me a little weird about it. So these are just gonna be like the little background color. I always want to get over to one side. It seems like. Notice that on the shorts that I did lately. I'm always off to one side. So these are just going to have these little backgrounds in them. But you know, you could just like do this and go. I mean, that's cute. You could just totally do them and go like that. But we are going to reverse them. Because, I mean, why not, right? It's alcohol, acetone. And let's see. This one, I'm going to put white over. This may or may not look good. We're going to see. This is where we're going to put the popcorn. And I think when I tried it, I painted it white, and I did not like it with the pink over it. So we're going to reverse it and see if it looks any better with the image on it. If not, we'll swap it to something else. Again, cute. Don't need to really do anything else. Ooh, yum. That sounds good, Robin. Yeah, you don't know who's behind that mask. That's what's got me. I told y'all what did it to me was that episode of Little House on the Prairie where that guy was the YouTube will get me, was R-ing little girls, which back, in that time and he wore a mask. If anybody else was traumatized by that, let me know. Because I was. I grew up watching it, and my kids did too. I made them watch those things, but I always would like skip that one if it was on. I'd be like, nope, yeah, you don't need to watch that. You don't need to be traumatized. But yeah, it was bad, wasn't it, Robin? It's what set my clown phobia off, I think. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit lighter green, but Trickster's one of those colors that or darker. This is what I used earlier. Let's see. I'm just gonna stay the same with. Oh wait a minute, I'm on green right now, Melissa. Good grief. Stay with the program. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a lot, I thought, for back then. You know, I mean, that was pretty graphic for back way in the day, the 70s. Touch my card. So we're just gonna go through and get all these little backgrounds done. You can just barely see it, but it's okay. Just enough of a little bit of contrast. I probably needed a couple of coats. There's a couple of these that are kind of sheer, but then again, when I put that stamp over top of it, it kind of definitely needed something lighter than that, I think. But it'll work. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. In our day, you know, they gave us those masks that you wore that were like totally creepy, and you only had like the little mouth hole, and then it was awful. It's just so creepy. Every kid in the neighborhood was walking around in those masks. I'm going to try this one instead of the other one. Just see if I can get a little bit more contrast in it. Maybe not. Hold on a minute. Maybe not. Oh, I got it. I was just about to say nope. We're gonna put it up. And I think I said I would put all the colors in there, but let me see what this one is because it's different. Sour apple. There's a sour apple coming off of there too. Whoop. Good thing about these big images, you don't have to worry about where you put it. That's better. That's better. Definitely better. Okie doke. I'm not going to even smudge free these until I'm getting ready to put the, I just used it for the sticky base when I was applying the reverse stamped images over them. So let's get this one little pink here and get our background on it. Yeah. And get going. I'm sniffing. It's new. I've got my Kleenex over here. I mean, these are cute enough. You could wear them just by themselves, I think. It'd be a really easy little mani to do. Some of today's, they are. And you know, my daughter was talking about going up to the Halloween store. I'm sure y'all all have one where you live that's like got all the very extravagant stuff, any kind of costume you want, but they also have all the things that jump out at you, and the staff is like all, you know, dressed up and try to scare you. And Leanne was like, I want to go with you. She said, no, you're scared of everything right now. If I take you up there, you will never get out of my bed, which she's been trying to do. So I told her, I was like, look, it's like a single mom thing. I think every kid ends up in the bed with you whenever you're a single mom. It's just the way it is. So I'm going to start grabbing these little images off of here. So we're going to get this little guy. Go ahead and think of what color I picked him up in. I think I picked him up in black. I'm pretty sure I did. Oop, not that. Black. There's Acorn. I know I used that for something. It's black right there. Thank you. We're going to do some cute little images on here. These little guys are really small. I got to get out my big old honking glasses to do these though. I can't see a lick of nothing. And also got to get a few stampers going here. These are the best little stampers. If you don't have any of them, you should get them. I saw that Maniology. Did anybody else see that email come in a little while ago? I had been on there earlier. I think that, let me get my glasses. Had been, it looked like it was some good stuff. I had a few things. I'm going to take the moon off because it's so tiny. Tape. They had a couple polishes on there that they had the navy, Canterbury, and they had Tea Time, which are both really pretty polishes in the clearance for $5, which I thought was a really good deal. They had those really good cuticle scissors, the curved ones that are really sharp. Had those in there. They had a bunch of things. Well, I think I was going to say what I'd done. I didn't buy this one. But since they said they discontinued these, the big one, on the live Tuesday night, I went into a brief panic because I was on like the list to get notified when they were getting a new shipment in, and then they dropped that bomb that they weren't going to have them anymore. I was like, oh no. So I went in there and they had the Death Disco one, which is the little black and white one. Flicker too. Yep, Flicker's in there. Yeah, true. There's also a set. There's like a set of 3 in there. But anyway, I bought several of those little ones because I really do use them. It's not just like, it wasn't really an indulgent thing. It was like a selfish thing. But then I went back and told everybody like, hey, go grab some of these while they're still available for $4.50 because they last a long time. So, this little apple kind of reminds me of the apple from Snow White. Yeah, me too, Lisa. Me too. I've been trying to buy plates that are like off season when they are, so that I can, when I start doing the monthly ones, which I probably won't start until like maybe even December. We'll do that one right there too, because did I get the right one? Yeah, I did. We're gonna have the Christmas box, so I was thinking, well, that'll be for that month. So I have really begun to enjoy this stamper so much. I wrestle with the monocle, and I really do believe it's the extra grip that you have to hold on to right here. It just gives you so much more to work with instead of fumbling it around like I do the monocle. And it's clear. I love their monocle stampers, but when this is colored, it makes this look also that color, even though it's clear. And then it's like a struggle. Part of his little hat, his little cone. Trying to think if I want to restamp that. No, I think it'll be alright. Let's see. I may go ahead and do those 3. I've still got to get the popcorn and then this little elephant. So we'll do these and then we'll start on the others. I'll do this little guy. He is little. He's so cute. A little bat. It's adorable. October, it'll come out this month, Cammie. I'm waiting. Like, we haven't got the ambassadors we haven't got our email yet saying what the month dates are for releases, just the regular releases even, and then they drop that one on us. So we can usually estimate pretty good when it's going to be, but the middle of October sometime. Not long. It will be here before you know it. So it comes out in October, and then I'm going to give that out somewhere like probably the first week of November or something. I'm going to try to get 2 if I can. I did last time. I don't know why that I wouldn't be able to, because I usually am like right there waiting for them to drop. So that was something I really wanted to do this year, was be able to do that, and I was blessed enough to be able to do it. Some of y'all use my code, and like I said, there's enough of us to go around. I don't ever, it doesn't matter. I expect you all to use, I know that you guys follow more people than just me, so never feel like you have to. But I was blessed enough to have enough from that I can put back in, and we can get a Christmas box, an extra Christmas box. So, alrighty. Let's see. Seems like I needed the fine brush. He's so little. So tiny. Little dude. Little dude is. Okay. These colors. Look at my palette. Who is it that cleans theirs every time? Is it Bailey? I think it's Bailey. She'd be like, Melissa. I know. It's that way. Bad. I'm going to go ahead and put both of the grays down here to highlight his little ears and everything. And let's all cross our fingers, because these are some little bitty accent lines up here, especially around his ears. This little tiny line. There you go. I don't even have my big glasses on. No wonder I can't see them. Hold on a minute. Well, that's a little better. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you guys. Oop, hold on. Just want to run down to the end of my brush. Should just stay flat. Don't want to pull the paint up either. I mean, these are so little. So little. In fact, this one's almost non-existent. I'm going to put a little bit highlight right here. Oop, that's a little more than I wanted. That's okay. I'm hitting my cord with my glasses to readjust them. Readjust this cord for a second. I know, I think I did the wrong one, because I can see the light in there. So, hey man, one ear is going to probably all be one color. I know I did. I see the polish in there. I thought the same thing. I was like, wait a minute, I did that in the wrong color. So. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. He's cute though. If you already painted it, you can go over top. I covered up my vent there. I've been freezing today. for some reason. That is not like me at all. We're going to keep my little grandson tomorrow. His mom's going to go to a movie with her friends. You know how it is. Mamas don't get to do anything. And so she's going to go. We're going to watch him. Or he's going to watch us probably. Ran us all over. He'll be 2 next week. It's hard to believe. He's so cute. I stopped this week and we got him a little tractor. They have chickens and stuff, so when we first got it for him, it's one of those little battery tractors, but it had the wagon with it, you know, and everything, the little wagon that you could haul stuff in it. When we first got it, he was afraid of it. Now, oh no, he rides it all over. And then at first he didn't want to pull he didn't want to pull the wagon. Now he was pulling it everywhere. So I told Maddie, I was like, he needs something to go in that wagon. It's harvest time anyway. So I went to the grocery store and I got him some of those little tiny, not the little tiny, but like the pie pumpkins, you know. And I got him pie pumpkins, and I got him like 5 of them. And then some of those little squash that are in the like little mesh bag, a bag of those. Oh, he was tickled. I took him by and popped open my trunk. He was outside playing with his other grandmother. And I was like, I got a delivery. And he came running. He was just so cute, carrying his little pumpkins over there. He thought he was really big. And then my daughter sent us a video of him this morning harvesting his crop. She goes and sits him out in the yard, and then he goes with his tractor. He's got a little pair of muck boots. He's so cute. How my kids grew up, because we farmed, and so they all had the black muck boots with their red rubber or orange rubber soles to go out to the barnyard in. And then, you know, as kids' feet grow, we couldn't keep up with whose was whose, and we were always like forever looking for a pair of, you know, boots that would fit somebody, and they'd be like, have on 2 right ones, or, you know. It's always like a dozen pair of little kids' boots out in the washroom. Like crazy. I miss those days though, when my kids were little. I'd go back there for a little while if I could. There's a little tiny circle in the middle of his outfit. I'm going to put it white. I'm going to use a dotting tool. I found these at the Dollar Tree, and they're actually, I'm going to flip it. It's even small. I was going to give them to Leanne, and then I was like, you know what? No, I think Gan's going to keep those. So I did. So she told me she was out of smudge free last night when I talked to her. So I got to get her little station restocked. Yeah, I know, I thought it was too. He's just so serious about it too. He'll go rolling by, and he's getting, my daughter, she's real picky, so she always makes him wear sunglasses and stuff when he's outside. So he's got this pair of nice sunglasses, and he's got his little, you know, a lot of times he's in his pajamas, but then he'll have on those muck boots, and he has on his nice sunglasses, and he's out there just rolling. My youngest daughter always puts up there, and they see me rolling. That's what he looks like with those little sunglasses. It's so cute. There's just a few little like diamonds on this outfit that need color. So let's see if I got them. I think so. Y'all see them? Boop, boop, boop. I think maybe they're hard to see. So let me cover him up. Yes, I know. I would go back and do it again, at least for a little while, if I was able. Like, give me the body I had back then and the sense I have now. And I'll go back and love to go back and visit those days again for sure. It was just when you're in the throes of it, it's like, oh my gosh, am I going to get through today? You know, that's what you're thinking. But let's see, where did I put that white? Nope, not there. Or was it? No, it's right. Nope, wasn't right there. Mm-mm. It's already dry wherever it was, so there's just a little bit of a um, thing in the center of that bow. Just a little while, yeah. Just a little while. So I always say grandkids are like the blessing for making it through, letting our kids survive. It's like, you deserve some grandkids. So I hope that we will have some more soon one day. Hopefully. I hope, anyway. Like I said, I forgot where I put my little dollop paint. It's that little thing in the bow right there. Yeah. Yeah, I bet after tomorrow, Chris and I will be like whipped pups after running him around. He is always like, he's either, if he's still, he's asleep, or if he's awake, he's on the go, or he's eating. Never seen a boy eat like that before, and be that little. He's not a real big 2-year-old. But he can put the food away. I have never seen a little one eat like that before. He was eating, I don't know what he was eating the other night, and I called up there. He ate a half-pound hamburger down here one night. I mean, the whole thing. I was just like, dude, man. I mean, you weigh 27 pounds. Where are you putting this? 27, 26? I don't know. He's just that kind of a little petite guy. And it's like, buddy, you are really putting away. But my daughter, I can't remember what he was eating the other night, and I said something about it. I said, does he like it? She said he has to. He don't have a choice. I don't give him a choice as to what. I need a clean paw. I do. I'm so bad. So bad about it. I'm terrible. If Bailey ever pops on here, she'll give me a hard time. she's like, I have to clean mine after I do it. I'm like, yeah, not me. I wait until I can't find a clean spot to put anything else on, and then I'm like, okay, I'll clean it. I just flick them off of there with my fingernails. That's the easiest way to clean it, and then like do the final cleanup with the acetone. So much easier. So I'm gonna use a little bit bigger brush on this. Let's see, dollop on here. I almost bought some of these the other day. These caramel apples. I wanted one so bad, but I'm supposed to be. I finally broke my plateau to go into the lower whatever that I was in. But geez Louise, it is not easy being old and trying to lose weight. And they were calling my name. The one with the caramel and the peanuts on them. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I wanted it very bad. But I didn't get them. I was like, no, I'm going to get them. That one's really easy to do. So really cute. Hello, Olga. Good to see you. Welcome to our channel. Just coming hanging out. We're doing some reverse stamping. We've got our little green apple here. We're going to put on the nail, and then I'll show you the other one we did. Let's see. We're going to do another one here in just a second. I think I picked up 3, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And then this one was, it's a little bat. A little bat. So we picked it up from the plate. And we have a little ice cream cone over top of a skull. So I'm thinking that his, I'm gonna pick that back up. That's gonna drive me crazy if I don't. That top of that cone is not pointed, and it should be. So I'm gonna pick it back up, or attempt to. Everything's dry. I should just go ahead and pick up the popcorn too while I'm at it. Make sure everything's cleaned well. Thank you, Lisa. I thought they were cute. I thought they turned out pretty cute. Now, what did I do with the polish? What did I pick us up with? Acorn and black. Man, they are so similar. I'll put this one up here. Maybe I can... Oops, sorry. Hit y'all. Didn't mean to. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. He's already on there. No, he's not. I'll redo him. There. That's better. Got all of him. I'll take the bats off, I think. Evidently his ice cream was chocolate. The little skull is cute. I think I'm going to change. I might do him in like marshmallow instead of like a stark white. Yeah. Since it's the skull. And then his cone, I'm going to do either Latte or Skin Deep. Which one looks more like the cone to you guys? Latte or Skin Deep? Latte or Skin Deep for the cone on top of his head. Which one do you guys think? Throw it in the chat. This one's Latte. And this one's Skin Deep. I think I know which one it'll be. One Latte. Yep. Hey, 4. Just top it on right there with the latte. Alright, that's what I thought too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought it looked more like the actual cone. How are you today, 4? They're giving me a hard time about my little paw pad here being all messed up. No, they're really not, but I'm just going to say they are. Let's see. Let's paint him and then we'll start over with our stampers. I've got some more, but it's still just barely got the tip of that. Just barely. Okie dokie. Do his face and then we'll do his little ice cream cone. This is marshmallow. Marshmallow. How little of a brush? I don't need that tiny, I don't think. Yeah, 4. It's okay. It's been a week though, I'll tell you. Been crazy. Crazy. I'm just gonna tap this because it seriously acts like it wants to pull up on me. The image from the stamper. So I'm just gonna kind of tap it. Making sure I was in frame. Yeah, I know. See there? That's my mentality for, I still got room. Although I was trying to dip my brush into a dry spot a few times, but hey, there's still some room on there. Just keep turning it around. What is it? One of those do as I say, not as I do things. Of course, I don't tell you guys what to do, so. Okay, there's our little thing. Let's put his little cone on top of his head. It reminds me, like I said, it reminds me of Lilo and Stitch. I love that part of the movie, that little man never gets his ice cream cone because it keeps falling every time. Every time. We've got us a kaleidoscope of colors going on over here. Try to bring this up into a point. My gosh, I keep thinking it's not gonna be long till I'm about to start doing 12 Days Christmas videos, which means I'll be plastered. My behind will be plastered into this chair. Let's see, there you go. There's him. Evans is so cute. True artist palette. There you go. There you go. Isn't it? Don't they say that artists are usually messy? I'm not an artist, but I am messy. That is for sure. Y'all know that. Once you've been around here long enough, I'm always messy. So let's go ahead and put some of these on here. Let's see. The this little dude is so cute. This little bat. He's gonna go on the green nail. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So, see there? Since I've changed my workspace, I have a lot less room to work in. I can tell you that, although the lighting is a lot better. I'm gonna sit, what did I do with that right here? Get over here so I don't put it on the wrong nail. So that's just like something I would do. So instead of the sticky, I'm gonna, yeah, it's a messy hobby. Yeah, I thought the ice cream was cute. It's a little dark for chocolate, but I'm just gonna, it's just dark chocolate ice cream. So this is going to kill two birds with one stone. It's going to not smudge this that I stamped, and then I'm going to use it when it gets almost dry to transfer over this little guy. That actually looks, I like that contrast a lot better than what I had the first time. Lots better. Lots better. Give me a drink. Yeah, I'm getting kind of, there's room over here though. There's some room over this way. A lot of white on there though. Went out to the store yesterday, could not find but one case of my drinks that I drink all the time. Was like about to have a stressful breakdown. Have to try again. Let's see. Okay, little dude. Let's put you on here. He's so cute. He's probably gonna be off center. He is, and he's way up towards the top. But oh well. Look at there. He's still cute. I realized it whenever I was sitting him down that he was way up towards the top. But that's okay. He's still cute. If they had some like words on here, I would put words on the bottom, but they don't. They don't have anything on there. Oop. Did a whole lot. I want to float it over top of him. Do I use a color wheel? No, I just I at one point in time used to kind of sort of look at the color wheel, but I just give it a wing and a prayer and just throw it together. Because I think I don't think this one looks good. I think it looks better with light, and the one I chose was not light enough. I'm seriously tempted to try again, but I don't know if it would mess it up or not, because that's what bothers me. Like, I don't want it to look, and see, that's not the right color. And I've looked at this one's not the right color. I don't have the right color, I don't think, to go in there as far as oranges go. This one, it's too peachy, I think. What do you guys think? Yeah, but Robin, it does help. Like, it really does, because that's one thing that I really, and I still struggle with it, doing that. I'm almost tempted to do that marshmallow over top of this and just see. Like, I'm just curious. It can't hurt anything. Well, I mean, it could, but it's just for fun. So I think I will. I just want to see a little bit of contrast in there. Hurry and get my stamper back out. Let's see. All the rest of them have contrast. I just don't want it to be too much. Well, that's much better, I think, anyway. At least you can see the chalk. Yeah, chalk is adorable. I love chalk. I spilled it. It's one of those that I spilled, and then, you know how after you spill one and it's all over everything, so every time I go to open it, it's like so hard to get open, but I do love it. I think we got that. Didn't we get that with like the cat plate, I think? I have 2 cotton balls on here. I need to just use one. I think it's when we got that, I'm thinking. Oh, wow, but it looks like there's paint all over that. Yeah, I just would pull it up, Robin, like on Google or something, and then just kind of look at what I was working with and look at the opposite of it, purple and orange and whatever. I'm not even, a pink and orange are good to offset each other. But yeah, I just really kind of wing it. I really do. I don't know whether to try to sit this one up towards the top or try to put it in the right position. Well, I think it's cool now, Lisa, that they actually give you the option to, buy it monthly if you like it. You can buy it. So, I honestly, and I know I'm probably in the minority, but this month's box, I think I just am not like all of the delicate flower kind of, or lace kind of thing. And I told, at the beginning of the live, I was like, we were going to do that, and then I played with it a little bit, and I'm like, no, we're not. I don't have the mental fortitude to play with the fine lines that's on that. Because I did play around with it a little bit, and so thank you, Robin. That's really sweet. Let this dry a little bit. I like them just with the little background. I think they look cute. So these were the Unigella little tips, which are a soft tip. They're already buffed. So I think the only thing is you just have to file the end. And this is a $1 pair of Timu nails that I have on right now. since I cut my nails, I always regret it. I always regret it. I always say I'm not going to, but I always do. Always. So while they grow back out, I figured I would just like, I just put them on with some, um, the strips, and they have been on since like Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember. It's been a while that they've been hanging on there. 3 baths and all that stuff. So they've been doing good. Just regular, and it was just the ones that was with it, I think, even. So not the extra strong ones. Little caramel apple, green apple. See, it reminds me of the Snow White apple a little bit, except it's green. I bet Grandma Mimsy's taking a nap. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up. Okay, the popcorn is one that I'm picking up in two different. I don't want to say it. Two different sections. Look at something here real quick. Oh. Let's see. Did I pick that up in? Yes, I think. The popcorn. So we're doing not the traditional popcorn container. Of course, we're not doing the traditional one. I think I'll grab it with this if I can. The actual container. Let's see. We're gonna do the hot pink. I think my daughter, when they're going to the movies tomorrow, going to see that new, the Taylor Swift, whatever it is. She's coming out with a new CD or something. Not a CD, but you know what I mean. Releasing a new album or whatever. And there's like a movie or something. That's what they're going to see. I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan, but she is. She loves her. When she was pregnant with Samuel, she went to see, I know, she's missing, she's MIA. She went to see Taylor, and she went to see Ed Sheeran when she was pregnant with Samuel. So, I was like, you've attended 2 concerts, buddy. You hadn't even, when you were still in the womb. I love Ed Sheeran. Love Ed Sheeran. I have for years. I think they've seen them twice. Like they've gone and saw Taylor twice and saw Ed twice in Knoxville. Okay, so we're gonna grab the popcorn with this. That's Twisted Patch. No, I think that she said that they had been doing like their monthly maintenance or something in their building, and she didn't have her her space, you know, to work, and so yeah, she's been missed. Definitely. She's of course behind my time zone, so I'm on Eastern time, and so yeah, I've missed her because I would watch her before I went live, and then she would hop over here. Oh shoot, we're gonna do that again. Try not to get down there on those lines this time. Do not want the bucket. I just want the popcorn. Let's wipe upward next time. Let's see if we can get it. I was trying to think of the last live that I saw. Well, I guess it was Maniology's, but I didn't stay in there. I was just so tired. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was the day that Layla had been at the hospital, and we had just, you know, we're just kind of like settling in. It was the day, yeah, because they went live on Tuesday, and that's when we gave away the Christmas box. So it was like it was all the same day. All that happened the same day. So yeah, I saw her that day in the chat on Maniology, but I didn't stay for the whole thing. this time. I usually do, but I didn't this time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this other little dude. Plate dirty on the back. The little elephant, or heffalump, as Pooh says. If you're a Winnie the Pooh fan, like me. That little heffalump right there. Let's see, I want some black polish right here. Hopefully it'll all come up good. If not, I'll pull out the sticky stamping polish, but we'll see. That's brown. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. It looked brown. It looked brown to me. Journey's over there. Arda Wolf. Had some maintenance issues, but she's over soon. Okay. Oh, I hate that because I miss her. She's like always around, you know. We missed part of him, or I missed part of him. I need that scraper. I want a smaller, thinner scraper. I love these. I love these little bitty scrapers. Those are my go-to every single time. I don't know why. Make sure there's no paint down the inside of the lines. And let's try again. I may have to use sticky polish, I don't know. Oops, whoops, whoops. So, my stamper. Look, it did it again. Okay, I'm gonna get out the sticky stamping polish. Calling back up here. So I know clear jelly. Whoop! I'm gonna stamper on the floor. It wouldn't be a video of mine unless I knocked something on the floor at least once, and I have to get it because if I don't, my dogs will eat it. So hold on just one second. They're all laying over on the floor like, oh, she dropped something. Hey, baby, what's it doing? Oh, Journey's like, what did you make me get out of the chair for, Mom? Sorry. Yeah, especially that little one. She would have been like, ooh, I'll eat that. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get him on this. This is an older bottle. I bought a new set, but I'm definitely using this up first. So I can't wiggle it down those lines. It's always been in the same spot every time. I don't know why. I'll let it sit for just a second. Make sure my card is, I'm going to scrape this way just once. All right, got him. We got him. He's got a piece of, I was trying to figure out before what was in his mouth, and I'm pretty sure it's a piece of popcorn. That's what it looks like. Maybe it's peanuts or whatever. I don't know. But it's all little. I can tell you that. Real little. Alright, so got him picked up. So let's do our popcorn. I filled in with just yellow. Here we go. Let's find the spot. See there? Found a spot. Okay. And I think I'm going to use a tiny little dotting tool. One of them was so tiny. Teeny tiny. Maybe this one. Little bitty. Goodness, that's small. almost poked in the wrong yellow there. I had to sit and think of what color was popcorn when I was thinking about this earlier. What am I going to use for popcorn? So this is the closest I could get in my brain anyway. So I'm going to put the lid on it, so if I knock it over, which I probably will, I won't mess it up. What's right? There's a spot on there. We're going to use it. Okay, in the bucket, I'm going to put, it's going to, like I say, non-traditional colors of popcorn bucket. I want to do that in the center. Oh, that elephant and his little trunk. I remember it being really skinny, like those little ears on that bat. I'm going to use a little dotting tool to dot this in the center. Or a big dotting tool. It's the biggest one. So here we go. Alright. There's a place for dotting tools for sure. And then we'll use white for the stripes. Somewhere I don't have a white on there. A lot of white on here. Lots of white. Try not to smear it. I want to smear that green. Definitely don't want to do that. You could paint this whole thing in, it wouldn't matter because it's already got the pink over it. It's going to give you the little white lines. Definitely need some more paint over here. It's going to come down through here. I think it was right in that area. Yeah. So, like I said, you could paint the whole back, it wouldn't matter. I see lint on my stamper too, right here. Piece of fuzz. I think I got it. So I've got a goal I set for myself, which I probably will not make, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get, I think I'm almost, well, I think I'm like maybe 10 subscribers or so away from being at 1,800. I would really love to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. But that's a really big goal. So we'll see. Probably won't happen, but if you don't set goals for yourself, then I guess I never will make it if I don't set it for myself. So if you know anybody else that wants to come over here and hang out, invite them to come and subscribe. Let's see. So there's that. That together. We've got little Dumbo here. What else do I have to paint? I'm trying to think. I feel like there's some. Oh, we need to put that that other little thing on there. The cone is way over here. That's why I was wondering what else was I supposed to put on there. It's gonna go on this one. If I don't take it off of there, I'll put it on the wrong one. Hey, is it Dewanga or Dewanga? That's it, Dewanga. Welcome. Robin, it just is like like last year after I did the 12 days of Christmas, I felt like I was in an abyss of reverse stamping. I could just come in here and just, you know, just, I think it's just the more you do it, but I enjoy doing it when I'm like, I enjoy doing it with you guys, don't get me wrong, it's not what I'm saying, it's just, it's a little more pressure when I'm doing it and I've got people that are watching me and I can't get it to pick up and I'm like, come on, pick up, pick up, pick up, or I drag the image off or something. So, but we're gonna put this little, the cute little ice cream cone on there, little skull. Need to have a goal to practice it. The thing that I struggle with more is I like the layer stamping, the double stamping. I've never gotten the hang of where you pick up like something really fine and then you go over and get your solid color like on the fridge tip. Hey, hey, how are you? Zama. I'm just gonna say your name. I think is that how you say it, Zama? Good to see you. We're doing some little, just cute little Halloween nails tonight. Cutesy ones. Little cutesy ones. Nothing serious. My brain can't take serious. Alright. Here he is. He's so cute. It's ice cream ran all over him. Like that over. All right, Robin. That's cool. Yep. It is just, I think it's just sitting down and doing it. And also, I think your brushes make a really big difference. I really like Maniology's brushes, but at one point in time, I had a favorite one over here, and I think it might be this one right here. That was like from Amazon. You can see it was well loved and used. I probably could even use it tonight. I don't know. I mean, you can. It's just like brushes. You'll find like you'll have favorites that you'll use, you know. And so, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a little elephant. I'm gonna do the ball to make it look like a soccer ball. So we're gonna need some more white. This little spot of honey white on it. So yeah, it's very soothing and like just to sit in here and do it whenever you've got all the time in the world to do it. But I always, even when my nails were long, my natural nails were long, I really didn't. I'd do a few things on my own nails. It's just hard. It's harder to do them on your natural nail, I think. Um, but I really do enjoy doing them. Oop, I think that ball is a little bit lopsided due to me coming out of the lines a little bit. Let's see. It's okay. Sit this right here. So many things perilously perched. Okay, I know they say like try to keep everything thin, try to keep everything thin. I don't care. If it's thick, I've never had a problem getting it to transfer. As long as that is very thick that I just put on there. I mean, it's super thick. All of the stuff that I do, unless it's just a really fine line, I glob the polish on. And I have a heavy hand. But as long as it dries and you go over it with smudge free, I don't think that it makes any difference, to be honest with you. So heavy handed, I mean, yeah, in the places that you can, I would just do it. Go for it. While that's drying, I'm going to transfer this to the popcorn. I think I'm going to put this on this little light pink one. Oops. Let's see. What do y'all think about me switching my live night to Saturday? Would y'all be alright with that? I think it might be better for me as far as like sometimes my husband, he works so much and And then I thought, well, maybe, you know, you all work and you're not maybe home and no, I'm sure it doesn't, Robin. No, I'm sure it doesn't. We are our worst critics, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure. Let this little thing dry just a little bit. I love that little bat. He's cute. These are cute. Those are good little tips. They're already like, they're ready to go on. They're already buffed and everything. These are. They needed to be filed. I didn't do that, but just for doing these all end up at Leanne's. Watch me touch it, y'all. I have no patience. None. None. Oh, goodness. So, here we go. I'm going to put our little popcorn container down. There we go. And we're going to get our popcorn. And put it on top. I have to hold my breath. There you go. So, does anybody do the double stamping like I've seen them do it? I think that's one of the things that Tiana was doing the other night. That's something I need to practice, cause I just I can't. I haven't fooled with it much, but I think it's really cool. But I saw the night that Devin did like the triple stamp. They were like so excited. I think on that live back some time ago, but yeah, it just takes a little bit of time. Well, you know, we've got one way down here, one up there. They're just all over the place, so there's a theme. There's the theme going on. Might as well sit that one there. It's going to be next. Never tried the layered, not layered, they call it double stamp. Me neither. Well, I mean, I've tried it, but I've not succeeded at it. Cammy, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I was saying, when we did the backgrounds for these, I was like, shoot, especially this little purple and pink. It doesn't need anything but just like that one little stamp over top of it to contrast the purples and the pink, and then you're good to go. I mean, you don't really have to be all that difficult with it at all. At all. So, put these grays up here out of my way. Try not to bump you guys. So many polishes out. Okay. One, and then there was one, which is this little elephant. Oh, I just put the gray up. Good gracious. Need that. And let's see. I know I did his hat pink, and let's see, it's going on that. So I'm going to do the other thing in Trickster, probably. Just kind of coordinating the colors that I'm using together. So this will only take a tiny little bit for sure. Trickster. This is Grandma Mimsy's nemesis right here, she said. We all have one. We all have one. I think she spilled it, maybe. Something, because every time, and it's funny because she'll always say, I can't remember the name of it. And it's the one polish for some reason I can figure it out. You just stick with it. It just takes a little practice, and try different stampers and see. So when I first started, I started out on the ice cube stamper, and so that was just like my go-to. I used it all the time, and then I started trying to use the monocle, and I still can't use the monocle. It does not work for me, but that clear jelly stamper one does, and I know it's because it's got a much larger grip area on the side, and it's so nice and clear. Because the monocle, grab one. Oh, right here. Well, let me grab one of the ones that's got the dark. So this was like last year's one, right? It's sturdy, but if you look at the difference, this is Maniology's. It's the same stamp. I mean, this is the same, but look how much difference in size there is in grasping a hold of them. So, like if I'm trying to, pick it up with this and line it up, and then I've got the reflection of the rose color on there, it'll kind of mess with you too when you're putting your colors down. Now there are some of them that have the clear, that are clear on the sides, but I really do think it comes from having so much more. I can hold this in my hand, where this one, you just have just a little bit of area to hold it. And I think that is what made a difference for me anyway, is switching over. Cammy, these are like $1. Look, I think that they came from Temu or, oh shoot, somewhere like that. They were over there on, I found them on my shelf and I was just like, I'm putting those on. They looked really tiny, but I have small nail beds, and I said I always regret cutting my nails every time I cut them, so I think I'm gonna keep them like with some tips on. These are on with just gel. I mean, yeah, just the strips, the sticky tabs, and so they're very short right now, and they do have a little bit of damage on them from the glue. I'm not gonna say that they don't. They do. So while that's growing out, I am gonna just probably just keep some of these little things like this on them until, as they grow out, I'll just get longer sets, I guess, until I decide I want to start painting my own again. Little bitty. Oh yeah, he's got that little thing of popcorn too. I think that's what it is. Now, it may be a peanut. I don't. It's a skull. That's what it is. Yeah, it's a skull. That's what he's got in his trunk. But I'm gonna make it the same color I made it before. I'm gonna make it kind of yellow because I thought it looked cute. And yeah, I'm still gonna make it like it's popcorn. I don't know why you would have had popcorn in there, but I actually thought, well, maybe it's a peanut, but it's actually a skull. Never liked the monocle that played with it. Well, see, that's me and the clear jelly stamper. I got that one out one day, and I was like, I'm gonna play with this one. Ended up absolutely loving it, and I found that if it's like your polish wants to run down the bristles, and you're doing something really tiny, oh, it's wanting just to lift up. Oh, don't. Okay, it really did want to, I was about to lift up the whole image there on the end. I just turned my brush completely vertical because the polish starts running back down and then you don't have any on the tip of it. So now we should be good to do all gray. Just to do his whole little body here. Here we go, look here. No gray right here. You just gotta keep going and find what stamper works. I think that finding what stamper works for you is like a really big. Okay, I definitely need that fine brush for his little trunk. That is for sure. So again, this is like, now I need it to be like sideways. I needed the brush to be loaded, but not ready to drip, I guess is the best way I can describe it. And it's wanting to pill up really bad. Like that didn't even come out. Where did I put the gray? Oh, it's right here. I don't want to make it really big. See how it's running down my, can y'all see? It's running down my bristles. And if I touch that on there, it's gonna, I need it out on the end of the tip of the brush. Here, my husband must be watching some kind of clock thing in there. There's sirens. There we go. That's a little bitty trunk. Try to get him outlined here, and then I'll use a bigger brush. Fill it in, coloring. Let's see. See if I could try on my Old Faithful brush, see what it does. Yeah, this one was used a lot last year. I remember. I feel the way it feels in my hand. It's got a little bit bigger around, I guess. These came from Amazon. They're super cheap. They're good brushes though. Let's see, somebody said I didn't like it. I first didn't like the ice cube stamper. Yeah, me. I started on that one, so that was like, that's always been like my go-to until just recently, and I still love it. I used it to do all of the background art on these before I started the reverse stamping. I still love the ice cube stamper. For certain things, I'll always still pull it out and use it. I'm just excited about the Christmas box. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see. Ooh, I peeled up. Did you see? There's some of that came up. I'm gonna have to put it back down. Excited to see what the theme is going to be this year. I loved last year's box, so now see, I globbed that on. That's globbed on there big time, but it'll transfer just fine. It just has to dry. That's it. I mean, and then by the time you put your smudge free over top of it, you're golden. Yeah, I have to put that in my little basket right here, so I'll go for that one. This ice cube stamper, maybe the first one I ever got. Look at it. It's it's looking kind of rough. This one was so pretty, and I've got polish all over it. So, but that just goes to show that it's been loved and used. But these little ones here, I have about 4 or 5 of them. And when I get them, with the little clear double end stamper from Maniology, I always take the bottoms, which is also a stamper, but I always take it off so I can see through it. I take it off of all of them that I have, and I use them a lot when I'm reverse stamping multiple images. And yes, yeah. And I've got one that I keep I use for chromes, which is like that one. You can't even see through it. I mean, you can just barely see through it. But yeah, there's no way I could stamp with those. I barely do it this way. I'm gonna start sitting some things back here, seeing as we're waiting on that one little guy to dry. Let's see. This is the fine one. Those lids are all over the place. The brushes are starting to get frayed on this one. I know I have another one. You know, why does that not want to go on there? I have one. I thought I had more of these. We also got, this was a super fine one that we also got in something in a box last year. Can't remember what. But I'm trying to think of any. I really like that cleanup brush we got. I don't know where it's at. Is this it? I think this is it. Yep. I like this cleanup brush for when I do my own nails. I like it a lot. It's a good one. I don't know if they put that on the website or not, but it's pretty too. Alrighty. Let's see. It won't take that long to dry, so make sure I got my lids on here. Put a couple things up here. I know I'm reaching over y'all. Sorry, I do it every week. Ah, I just knocked it over. That's why I always put the lid on there. Oop. Yeah, I've got a good bunch of them too. Plus, occasionally we get them, you know, as I'll use my points and get them sometimes too. I've got some to give away, some stampers to give away and stuff when I start doing like the regular, like weekly or monthly giveaways. There we go. That was got a little bit more room on my desk. That's so jammed up. Okay. Y'all know I'm going to touch this right to see if it's dry. Because I can't help myself. Oh, he's cute though. See, it's already dry. So, and it is clumped up. I mean, there's a lot of polish on there. But, I mean, all of these have had a lot of polish on them that I've done. So. YouTube is like a wealth of knowledge, I think. That's where I learned so much about stamping. And when I used to do Color Street too, just so much about how to do the stamps. I've got punches and cutouts and I don't know what all. I've got to get rid of my Color Street. It's got to go. I've got way too many sets of it sitting here and somebody could use them. So I need to have a big like blowout for anybody that uses Color Street. Okay, let's see. Tap, tap, tap. Chalk. I'll find it here. Let's see. Well, let me stamp this on here and I'll find it. It is a beautiful like color for pumpkins and stuff. We got it last year in a box that was like cat themed. And it's a really pretty color for pumpkins. I use it a lot. It came up. We were talking about something. I can't remember, and it came up. I'll find it here. Oh, just a second. See who's heavy-handed? I am. But I definitely want to float it over those little images. I don't have a problem with globbing polish on. Y'all know that. So, yeah, it's a polish. It's beautiful. Let's see. I said though, it's this one. I thought I knew. I mean, it looks like pumpkin pie. Like if you could say pumpkin pie in a bottle, that would be it. But like it's, I think I changed out the, I did. Yeah, I did. I changed out the paddle on it because I spilled it. Look how messy it is. But it's gorgeous. It's beautiful for pumpkins. It's like the perfect color for them. I mean, it looks like a pumpkin pie to me. I don't think you can make anything better than that for pumpkin. That's always my go-to for pumpkins. Oop. Throw this little thing. Chonk. Yeah, chonk, chonk. I think it's still, I'm pretty sure it's still available. And looky here, we had plenty of room. Get done. Alright, let me take these ginormous glasses off that I've got on. And here we go. Let's see if I can. Oop, I don't want to. Don't have any glasses on now, so I can't. I think they're clear, maybe. I love the little bat. He's so cute. Little elephant. There's a glare on it. There we go. There's our popcorn. That looks like Barbie popcorn, doesn't it? I was having to think. That looks like Barbie. Like a Barbie popcorn. And then there's our little caramel apple. The pink bow. That reminds me of Barbie. Now that I look at it, I'm like, wow. Leanne would love that. So yeah, I think they're cute. Just a cute little set of nails. Yeah, that definitely looks like Barbie. For show. Oh, my back popped. I'm so glad y'all came and hang out with me again. I appreciate it very much. And if you get the chance to like the video, either on your way out or I think you could, if it's on your phone, I think you can like it at the top of the page. That'd be great. And if you want to share it, that'd be great too. You don't have to, but if you want to, that'd be awesome. I said I had a goal of getting to 2,000 by the end of the year, but probably won't happen. But it won't happen if I don't try. So that's my goal. I think I'm pretty close to 1,800. Pretty close to 1,800, I think. So about 10 away, I think, from that. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all have a wonderful night. Everybody, yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Y'all think about me tomorrow as I'm chasing around that little 2-year-old boy that is full speed ahead, because it's going to take me and Chris both to run him down. So, but y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all next week, and it probably will be Saturday. I think I'm just going to change it till Saturday, but I will try to put up a reminder like Thursday that it will be Saturday from here on out. I will eat my Wheaties. I will. Good night, Robin. Good night, Cammie and Jessica and Lisa. Good night, John Boy. Everybody, good night. See you guys next Saturday. Unless I get nail mail or something and we do another video. Bye, guys. See y'all later.